is 60% bigger than Central Park in New York. It's massive, right? They have golf courses and museums, and it's awesome. It's beautiful. And we get to the other side of the park, and there's a new building. And I was like, it's beautiful. I'm like, who built this in St. Louis? I mean, and as I was looking at it, I was standing on a parking lot. And I turned and, and I called the broker, and I'm like, hey, he's like, hey, what'd you think of that site in Clayton? I was like, I hated that. But hey, I'm standing on a piece of land right now.
Yeah.
What's the deal with this? And, that was really the genesis of, I don't love St. Louis as a market. I love this site.
Yeah.
Like, I love it, love it, love it. And, so much so that there was an article in the Wall Street Journal, I think in June, that basically was like, St. Louis is in a death spiral. And it was talking about downtown St. Louis and the office, and everybody's left. And so it was about 12 seconds after that came out that I got a phone call from, our ownership group in Dallas. And they're like, hey, Jason, so you have a deal in St. Louis, right? I'm like, oh, here we go.
Yeah.
And so I said, okay, I hear you. But before I said, you got to get on a plane. You got to get everyone who's going to be decision makers on this. You bring them to St. Louis. And then we'll show our vision and why we want to do this. And we finally got that coordinated, and we did it in October. And we brought all our decision makers down. And it didn't hurt that it was like 60 degrees and sunny, and the trees in the park had turned to orange and yellow, and it was beautiful.
Yeah.
But we showed them everything. By the end of the day, everyone was like, this is great. Like, what's the issue? There's parts of lots of cities